my life. I am. Good morning. Let's see. Receiving content. All right. We are good to go, it looks like. Got where I can see my chat. I can see my video. I've hopefully fixed all the issues with the flipping in and out with the color. So good morning. Welcome to Color All the Things with Melissa, me. Hi, Meg. Good morning. It says 0 watching, but May's here. It's very weird. So, if you don't know, this lovely book is Eirene by, I call him Nick Filbert because there's no way in heck I'm ever going to say that name. Okay, May, you eat your dinner. It's fine. I won't hold that against you. Yeah, it says 0 watching. It's pretty funny. I may have to oh, now it says 2. Okay, maybe it had to reset itself. So this is a very tall book, so it's not fitting in all the way. But I've done some stuff on this. So I was going to work on this today. I had originally picked out a color palette. I don't know how well you can see that. Out of the Pablos, the Granite Rose, Light Purple, Periwinkle Blue, Bluish Gray, Aubergine, and Turquoise Green. That's my color palette. I couldn't get it to go. So this was the blues I did with the Pablos, and this was after I covered it up with the Lyras. So I'm not. I don't like the paper. It's the paper. It's not necessarily the pencils. It's the paper. So, but I went with a purple peacock. Googled some peacocks, found a purple one, said absolutely I want a purple peacock. So purple and blue and gold will be her main colors. And maybe the granite rose or the rosy color, the pinky color. And then the turquoise green and maybe another purple. I'm thinking turquoise green and what was it? There's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Oh, the green gray. Maybe the green gray for like a stormy look. So we'll see how it goes. Currently working on some of the gold, using really bright colors. Excuse me. I ended up sneezing right as I was trying to hit start on the broadcast. I was like, no. Let's see. So, if anybody's on Instagram and you follow Coloring Maja, I have the link in the description. Well, not necessarily the link, I have her name written out. I'll link it later in the description down below. Feel free to follow her on Instagram. Use the hashtag Nick's Warrior. She picked out one or two from Serene, one or two here from Eirene. You're almost on the top of yours, but it is still a bit low. Oh, the sound is a bit low. Oh, I don't know if I can control the sound. Let me see here. If this cuts me off, I'm very sorry. I have it pushed away a little bit more than it was the other day. I have it pushed that way a little bit more, so maybe I need to just lean in some. Yeah, I'm trying to find, I have advanced, I have all the webcam controls for all the video stuff, but the sound stuff I don't seem to have a control for, which is really silly. I'm looking on my doesn't have, I don't have the audio link. Well, dang it. Darn it, shoot. Oh, and now the sun's gonna come out. It was all behind some clouds. Yeah, it's not giving me the option for any audio anywhere. That is really weird. Yeah, I'm in the software for the webcam. I have it set up that the audio is picked up by the webcam because it's got two, on either side it's got two microphones. But none of the controls on the webcam software has an option for audio. I have the audio turned up. Oh, let's see. Microphone. No delay. Volume range 100%. So let me apply that. I messed with some settings on the recording software, so maybe. But that's just my speakers. My speakers are down low. My speakers wouldn't have anything to do with that, would it? Is that better? Recording devices. Microphone. Levels. Okay, I think I found it. Is that better? Good morning, Lori. Is that better, May? I think I just found it. I'll leave it up in case it's not. Oh, yay, I found it. Excellent, excellent. Cool. I know things. I know things and can do them. So yeah, I've been working on this. I'm obviously using my Lyras because they are my new best friend. Yep, sun just went behind some clouds again. You're welcome, May. So I'm using dark sepia, Van Dyke brown, gold ochre, and lemon. Pretty much the same colors I used in the other thing. Really want this bright. Really want it nice and fun. I'm gonna zoom in here because I'm working on the gold part right here. She has antlers. I'm not entirely sure why she has antlers, but chick's got antlers. Let's zoom in here. I'm still working on this ick. It's killing me. Nick Filbert was kind enough to give us some shadows pre-placed in. So I'm just kind of following those, using light layers and just working with it. Thank you, May. I really like this color combo. The gold is very bright and shiny. I like it. If I ever want a burnished gold, I have to figure that out, but really wanted it bright and shiny for this girl. Yeah, check out Instagram, check out Coloring Maja for her Nyx Warrior challenge. Hashtag Nyx Warrior. It's pretty fun. Last month she did Medusember, which is a bunch of Medusa pictures. So that was cool. And this month is Nyx Warriors. So she's got pictures from Fantasia, Serene, Eirene. I think that's it. I think he's only put out those books. And even in the dark spaces, I do use all the colors. just so it gives that tone. See, now the sun's coming back out. This is going to kill me all day. It's like 60 degrees outside. I walked the kid to her bus stop today, and it's like 60 degrees outside, but it's all like gloomy. I hate that. At least I don't have to wear wool socks anymore. Thank you, May. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to do her mid-December one, but I was already doing something else, and I didn't want to stop what I was doing there, so every now and then I'll hop in a challenge. I'm not necessarily one for doing challenges or color alongs like that because I'm so slow. Thank you, Lori. I'm just a slow colorist. It's just, that's how I am. So I always feel bad when I'm doing these. They're like, oh, in a week. And I'm like, oh, who can color in a week? But this one's all month. This one's through January. So even if you only start now, it's still a long time to go. So I figured, oh, I can do that. Right? I can do that. I'm not entirely sure how much gold. I think there's going to be a lot more gold in this than I necessarily was thinking of to begin with, but a lot of his pictures seem to have a lot of metallic elements or things that could be metallic elements. Whether or not that was his goal, I can't say, but a lot of them seem to have metallic elements, like this headdress. I did do no, it wasn't Tenderful Enchantments. It was Magical Delights. I did that one pretty fast. That surprised me. That really surprised me. And I spent all night doing this and the other purple. That was what I did last night. Oh no, it's all right, May. It's easy to get them mixed up. It's easy to get those mixed up. Because her books they're not different themes. They're kind of just all the same type of pictures. So it's easy to mix that up. Now, if I don't feel like I have enough dark in this, so after I've done everything, I'll go back and just darken up some spots. Like I really want to get under this thing. Really think that's going to cast a shadow. I don't know where the light's coming from because the shadows are all over the place. So I'm just kind of going with what he's got. And then, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, well, I'm gonna blame Nick Filbert on it. That's what I'll do. Like, no, he didn't put the shadows in right. It's his fault. That's what I could do. Like, no. I was just following what was on the page. Let's see. I want a little more the Van Dyke brown too. Just to pull away a little of that yellow tone. I have my light in my room up as high as it'll go. Oh, here comes the sun again. This is gonna bug me. I'm like, no, pick one. In or out? Is it Eirene or Lorian? Either way, thank you so much and welcome. So when I chose to do this page, I originally chose to do it not with the Lyras, but with the Pablos, the Caran d'Ache Pablos. And finding like a skin tone palette online was really hard. I couldn't even tell you what all I used. I know it was granite rose and brownish orange and apricot. Apricot was the really good skin tone. But like usually you can find like Prismacolor skin tone palettes online, and you can find polychromos, but finding a Pablo one was really hard. I actually did not find one, so. But I think the skin turned out all right. But this paper is really difficult to work with. Just it feels like it's like it reminds me of newspaper paper, or like somebody said book paper, and that's really accurate too. It's like book paper. I'm getting pinged on my phone. Ah, May's reply. Oh, thank you, Lori. That was kind of just an afterthought. Yeah, it's like thick newspaper, May. It is. It's very weird. I don't like it. I'm wondering though if I could take silly putty like you used to do with newspaper, and you would take silly putty and flatten it out, and then you'd put it on the cartoons. Maybe I'm old. Maybe I'm showing. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't reveal how old I am. We used to do that with silly putty. Yeah, this paper does not take water at all. It soaks it weird. It's like it soaks it into the crevices, but then it leaves the top. Oh, you remember doing that, Lori? Good, I'm not alone. Excellent. I got my kid's silly putty one day, and I was like, oh, I should buy a newspaper. I never did. And the kids never liked it because, what do you do with silly putty? I tried to teach them how to blow bubbles with it. Remember blowing bubbles and having the really loud pops? I'd get in trouble for that all the time. My dad hated it. Oh, May. That's okay. You can hang with us old fogies. It's cool. I think I need... This one's seeming a little bright to me, so I'm going to take my Van Dyke. I think I've done this once already. Just kind of dull it down just a little bit more. Gonna need that gold ochre too. Woke up this morning, I really wanted some grits. I don't know why, I just really wanted some grits, and for some reason I was like, I have those. It's like, of course I've got grits. Excuse me. I went and dug in my pantry. No grits. So I'm gonna have to go buy some. Good with some cinnamon and sugar on top. Maybe a banana. Grits are very filling though. Like when you I get the instant grits, I have to do like half the serving because it's just so dang filling. See, this looks more prominent than the stuff behind it. So I'm not entirely sure how I want to do that yet. And I may actually do that another color. So I'm going to leave it. And today's the last day at the school for my youngest, for my Zoes. I withdrew her. So that should be fun. Oh! Excuse me. Sorry, that caught me off guard. It's 9:20 a.m. It's early. I just got my kids off to school, so. 1 a.m. Man, I can't stay up like that. The whole family was actually up on New Year's Eve to watch the ball drop. That was amazing. The kids have never stayed up that late before. Heck, I haven't stayed up that late in a long time. Aw, you were desperate to catch me live. That's sweet. Don't make tomorrow a bad day. 3:20 p.m. You're eating dinner early. Enjoy your dinner, May. Seems like an early dinner. It is. It's good to have you here. But don't make tomorrow miserable on my account. $18.82. That's quite a mistake to make. I thought I was getting old. Nope. Ryan's got me beat. I'm just going to call you Ryan, okay? And if that's not okay, just let me know. I'm just going in, putting some more shadow where I think there needs to be some. Linda. I knew that. I did. I'm just really bad with memory. My memory's shot. I'm sorry. A little dark sepia. Catching. Once I've got the hang of how I want these to look, I can just go and then do one color and just keep going in like an assembly line type thing instead of switching colors for each section. But it takes me a couple to really feel confident doing that. And even then, I don't necessarily like it all the time because then it feels almost too uniform. But I think these were different enough that I should be okay to get away with it. I really am enjoying these pencils. I know I'm harping on beating a dead horse or whatever the saying is, but I gotta give some props to these pencils. They fit my style very well. And Laura, you have the Lyras too? I think again, memory bad. So if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. It sounds vaguely familiar that we've talked about this. Okay, yeah, aren't they nice? They're so nice. Have you found any paper that they don't work in, Lori? Oh, I've got a new subscriber. And if you're watching, hello, Galena. Is there any paper that you're just like, oh no, I can't use these in? Morning, Amy. Welcome to the stream. Pull up a chair. Or an exercise ball. My mom sits on an exercise ball. She says it helps her back. So what's everybody working in or coloring in or? Oh, you're a pencil mixer? See, I can't. But I'm gonna try. So my birthday's coming up in March. And I'm not one of those people where I can't tell you my age. I'll be 38. Birthday's coming up in March. And I told my husband, I was like, look, I know I have a lot of pencils. He's like, yeah, think. I was like, but I really want the Luminance. I was like, can I get those for my birthday? I'm a baby. Yay, March birthdays! We rock. I just barely made it being a spring baby. Barely. But I feel more Pisces than Aries, if you follow that stuff. You're working in Serene? Are you doing the Nyx Warrior Challenge too? Tenderful Enchantments. Happy birthday, Amy! Yay! New Year babies. Oh, see, I don't think you guys are that old either. I feel older than I am. Mostly because I'm older than everybody around me. I have very young kids. I have a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old. All the people I went to high school with, like they have teenagers graduating high school. Yours is on, mine's the 22nd. I'm late in the month. Be 29. That's a good age. 29 was a good year. I turned my life around at 29. And then at 30, I got pregnant. Nice. Nice, Linda. I think my mom's just 62. Anyway, so I was like, happy birthday, everybody. If I miss it, I hope everybody has a wonderful birthday. Birthdays are fun. I told my husband, I was like, I really want Luminance. I really do. And I think that I will be able to mix the Luminance and the Lyras pretty well together. I have the Luminance white. I like it. Oh, you're gonna have a baby after your birthday? Oh, Galena, congratulations. I had summer babies. Both of them were born in July, 5 days apart. Well, 2 years and 360 days apart. And both of them in the middle of summer. I was miserable. Absolutely miserable. But congratulations. Is this a boy or a girl? Do you know? Are you going to be surprised? I could never do that. Oh, that's cool, Galena. Yeah, we were hoping they would be around my husband's birthday in August. They were both due around that time, but they both came early. So they came at the end of July. It's a girl. Aw. I'm partial. I have 2 little girls. I don't know what I'd do with a boy, though. My girls are tomboyish, so. But congrats. As much as I have baby fever when it comes to other people's babies, like, that's all it goes. Like, oh, baby, let me hold it, let me cuddle it, and let me give it right back to you. I am done. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. My 4-year-old still wakes up in the middle of the night, and I'm just like, oh. But she's old enough she can do some of the stuff on her own. She just chooses not to. Excuse me. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. It's just taking its time. You're an animal person, Lori. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. My oldest today, she was like, I want a dog. I'm like, are you gonna walk it? She goes, yeah. I was like, what about when you're at school? She goes, well, you can do it. No, I don't want to. I'm not a dog person though. I'll have a cat all day long. Hand me the cats. Hand me the Maine Coons. Oh, Galena. Yeah, if I ever head up to Wisconsin, my husband's got a friend up there. So if we ever do head up, I'll hit you up. I think they're in Madison. She's got one that's a year younger than my oldest. She's what, 6 now. Yeah, if I ever head up that way, it would never be in the winter. Just, just FYI, it would never be in the winter. Yeah, my kids were surprised. I was told by my OB that I couldn't have kids. And I was married once before. Never got pregnant. Got with my husband, and within 2 months of dating, I was pregnant, and I was like, what's going on? My new OB was like, yeah, your old OB was a quack. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I hear it's beautiful up there, Galena. 44 degrees Celsius? That's, yeah, 30, right? Yeah, 30 to Celsius, roughly, to get Fahrenheit. All I know is that's hot, yo. Yeah, it's like almost 60 degrees here in Raleigh, in North Carolina. And hello to my North Carolina watchers. I have a few, which is so cool. When I lived up in Ohio, like nobody. I couldn't find anybody that really colored around me. Got one lady on Facebook that need to hit up for a buddy color or something. Oh, Lori, but you're gonna get hit with that nasty stuff this weekend, aren't you? Up in Michigan. Up north is gonna get hit with some nasty, nasty weather. So I'm finding I really like this partial grayscale. That's what I'm going to call it. Like Kirby Roseanne's and Nick Filbert here. That partial, where I'm going to give you a few hints of where shadows should go, but you can fill in the rest. Really like that. Yeah, my mom's up in Ohio, and she was like, yeah, it's 50 degrees here today, and she's like, but then, it's gonna go back down and snow. Like, awesome. I've got some errands I need to run today. My husband got me the camera right there for Christmas, and he bought an arm to put on my desk to mount it. The only problem is it was those weird arms that only go like that, so you could only it was, and I understand why I got it, and it was cool, and I appreciated the gesture, but it wasn't working out, so I'm sending it back. Oh, I forgot some purple. Let me get my purples here. There's some purple stuff in his hair. Her hair. I don't know what color hair I want to do. I'm debating doing it blue, actually. Like a blue-black. But we'll see. For my purples, and the shadows are black, blue-violet, violet, and magenta. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Linda. There's just so much stuff. I kind of want to do like a stormy night. But I'm not sure. Because there's stuff going, so it kind of looks like wind. So I'm not sure. Yeah, my printer's out of ink. I need to buy some ink. My husband needs some stuff. Apparently, he's got a 3-day weekend coming up with Martin Luther King Day. And what do I want to do now? I don't know. That's actually... I want this piece right here to be gold. So... I have to sign up my youngest for kindergarten. Ugh. They grow up too dang fast. And she's so excited. She's like, oh, I'm going to go with my sis. I'm going to go to school with my sis and ride the bus. That's really a big deal. They get to ride the bus. And for some reason, that is a BFD in this house. Riding the bus. I remember I hated it. I loved it when I could walk to school. School was in my backyard for a little while. Loved it. Hopped my fence, went to school. These kids are like, I want to ride the bus. The bus isn't that exciting. Even though their school is within walking distance. We could technically walk, but there's a major road without any good crosswalks or sidewalks, so they bus. Wow, Linda. Yeah, I keep taking pictures. I'm just like, gosh, you guys have grown like another inch overnight, and they're so proud of themselves. Like, I say something like that, and I'm thinking, oh, just stop it. And they're like beaming. They're so happy that they were able to grow. My youngest weighs herself every day, um, just to see how much bigger she's gotten. It's a constant theme in this house is how much have you grown overnight. I want the inside of this little medallion to be a bit darker than the outside of it. So we'll see how that works out. Excuse me. One of these days I'm not going to cough anymore. It'll be glorious. I won't even notice it. Thank you. I'm pretty pleased. It was a pretty easy combo to come up with. Some pencil sets are like, oh my god, how am I going to do gold? This one was just like, oh, you have a gold ochre? Cool. Easy. Easy peasy. I haven't looked into doing skin tones with this set yet, but I think it won't be too bad. I'm getting dinged again. Yeah. I bought this. My iPhone case. It's a watercolor palette. Isn't that so cute? I had to get it. It was cheap. But I had to get it. My husband just rolled his eyes. He was like, yeah, of course. Not dark enough in certain areas. Go ahead and darken that up. I think the inside of this is like inset or stamped or however you want to say it. So I really want this darkened. The gold, I'm using dark sepia, the Van Dyke brown, the gold ochre, and lemon. So just 4 colors, pretty easy. It's nice I can push and pull depending on how much of the gold or the yellow or the browns I want to show through. So I think that looks pretty good. There we go. That's the effect I want. I know, isn't the phone case cool? It popped up. I was looking for a new one. Because the one I had, it cracked on the corner. So I was like, you know, watch, I would drop it and the whole thing would shatter and my phone would break and I just got the phone. So I was looking up new ones. I was like, oh, well, yeah, I'm getting that. It was pretty cheap too. It was under $10. I always hate going to like the Apple store or something, or the AT&T store to look for phone cases because it's ridiculous. It's like $30 for this phone case and it barely covers your phone. No thanks. I'll go on Amazon. Last one I had was a cheapy under 10 phone case and it worked out perfect with my old phone. Oh, sun's coming out again. Sounds like the chickens next door have calmed down. Man, they were going berserk. Holy cow, that sun is coming out. That's really bright. It'll hide here in a minute. But the chickens were going bonkers. I almost texted my neighbor to say, hey, you might want to check on I want to check on your chickens because it sounds like they're dying. They're just squawking but they're starting to lay eggs, so that's cool. And I see some more of these medallions back under the headdress, back over this way. So I may slide over and do those too. I wish this paper, Serene is coming in the mail, so pretty sure Serene has like really good paper. Galena, you're coloring in it, right? Is it really nice paper? Is it smooth? Is it toothy? What's your thoughts on the Serene paper? I love it. Yeah. I tried to get it the last time it came out. But I was too slow. So thick cardstock, Amy, excellent. I'm sorry, Amy, was it you that was coloring it? See, look, my memory. I'm sorry. Sorry if I got you and Galena mixed up. A little slick. These pencils seem to work pretty good on slick paper, so. You just got it? Do you have it in your hands or is it on its way to you, Linda? Oh yeah, Amy? It doesn't take as many layers as you'd like. Well, that kind of sucks. You have it. Excellent. Let's see. Move. No, wait, I wanted to do under here. Kind of slide it. There we go. Yeah, I like a little tooth to my paper, but I'm okay with smooth. When you get, create space toothy is a little bit much. Nice, Amy. Layers are good. Hi, Jen. I didn't see you come in. Yeah, there's a lot of details in Serene. I like details though. Like I'm gonna have fun picking all this stuff out, I think. Yeah, I hate create space paper too. It's the Eirene from Simple Art for Adults. She's like, just get mad at Amazon. I wonder if there's like a a way you can contact Amazon. Excuse me. You can contact Amazon and be like, look, you're ruining perfectly good picture books here. Or coloring books. Can't you just, spend the extra 5 cents? And why does YouTube hate? Did it kick you? I'm sorry, Galena. Bad YouTube. Really, with all the YouTube drama going on, I'm surprised anybody's on it right now. If you follow that. I only loosely follow it. Oh, it crashed. Yeah, it's very frustrating. There's, like, May, when she comes back, May can color like nobody's business on CreateSpace, and so can Eirene Kelly. So can a couple other people. I'm just like, more power to you. Because I can't do it. I don't have the patience. I just don't see why you would. Why would Amazon purposefully choose such crappy paper to print those books on? So they're printed to order. Oh, so it's Amazon printing them and whatnot. So why would you choose? Like, is there nobody there at Amazon who colors? Dang it. They can be like, no, you guys are doing this all wrong. I know, May's coloring is ridiculous good. It's jealousy inducing. No, I'm not jealous. I am, but I'm not like mad jealous. I'm like, oh, I wish I had those skills jealous. Yeah, her watercoloring is just beyond amazing. May Brox, Brox, if you look on Instagram. She went off to eat dinner, so she'll be back in the stream in a little bit. Oh, there's May. Haha. She does. She's fast. Speedy Gonzalez. We were talking about you, May, where your ears burning. Yeah, she went to go eat. Yeah, since I didn't have my grits this morning, I had to settle with a granola bar. It was sad. It was a sad panda. I'm amazed, May, you can sit here and watch me color so slow. Oh, May. Let's see. I'm gonna get those medallions that match the ones up on their headdress, so I don't forget those. I'm finding that despite these being very soft, I'm not having to sharpen. I haven't had to sharpen them yet since I did last night when I first started doing the headdress. So that's pretty cool. Another plus in my book. I hate sharpening so much that you feel like you're wasting pencil. Yeah, May. I thought about using markers in this, but it came out looking funky. Like you could still see the paper was showing through. It was very weird. Cause I like using alcohol markers sometimes. But I'm really trying to work on my pencil skill. So I've been using a lot of pencil lately. I figure you build up your pencil skill, then you can build up other skills. Why wouldn't she be nice? Try working with a base if you can't get it right. I know I have that issue with watercolor. It always looks so splotchy as a base, and then I'm just like, ugh. Yeah, I've done pencil over my marker. With both Crayola Super Tips and alcohol markers. I've been buying one or two at a time of the Copics, the Copic sketch in their lighter colors. So if I want a green, I can put down a base of a very light green, and then I can go in with the darker ones and shade. That's my theory, at least. So I've been slowly buying those. But I only have like 4. And so by slowly buying, I mean like slow. It's the sploshy look. Oh, you have Spectrum Noirs. How do you like those, Galena? I've got Biagno's. The company, I bought something from them. I gave them a nice review, and then like they started sending me a whole bunch of stuff. And one of them was the markers. I was like, sure, I'll take some markers. I have a few chameleons. I don't like those. They were on sale at Michael's one day, so I was like, I'll try them. And I was like, nope, do not like. Nice, Amy. That's a lot of markers. They are expensive, Galena. But I found them on like a end cap at one of the aisles, and they were on sale for like $16.99. They were being like discontinued or something. They were $16.99, and then I had a 40% off coupon, so I figured, what the hey. It was like a 5-pack of, I think I got the flower colors or something, and purples and pinks. Yeah, I'm not a... You took Copic classes? That's nice. Alright. So I got those. So let me see. Let me back out here. So I've got the headdress. This is a really long book. So I've got the headdress still. I'm assuming that's an open space. So maybe gold. Maybe the pinks. Let me go into some pinks here. So the granite rose and the light purple was what I had picked out in my Pablo set. The light purple is really just a pink. So let me see. Let me blow my nose real quick. I'm going to find some Lyra here. Alright, sorry about that. When you have a cold, you can only put off blowing your nose for so long. I think I may grab these two colors, which looks like it's light flesh and medium. Yeah, light flesh and medium flesh. And then I can go in and take the dark flesh for the, or I could get this burgundy color. Let me see. So, can I layer these without it looking too terrible? Nope, I think that wine red's a little too dark. That's okay. I'll go in with the dark flesh. That's fine. I do dark flesh. It's a little too pinky though. Medium. Oh, I think it may even itself out. I think that's good. Okay. I'm going to use my fleshies. I need to first sharpen on these. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get a lot of Copics. Excuse me. So I'm thinking I'll use the pink for up here. I think that'll be fun. Alright, I'm going to have to move the camera because this book is just way too long. So, shaky, shaky. Sorry about that. So this is going to be extremely confusing. Dark flesh, medium flesh, light flesh. That looks so much darker than this. It's killing me. But when I tested it out, it looks just fine. Sandy Allnock for Copic classes. Huh. I'll have to look that up. Thanks for that, Amy. All right. I have no idea how I want it to come out. We're just going to kind of go with it. She's going to be a pretty bright warrior, I think. It was a little bit on accident, but that's okay. So back here in the shadowy parts, I'm actually going to get my black. And go over, I put down dark flesh, and then I'm just going to get my black. And just do a little bit. Just to darken it up. So let me do that on all the shadowy parts here. Yeah, eventually I plan on mixing medias. I'm really just, I've only been coloring for a little over a year now. No, almost 2 years now, because I started just before we moved to North Carolina. So it's been almost 2 years now. And I was trying to do everything all at once. I was trying to watercolor, I was trying to color, I was trying to marker, I was trying to do it all. And I got really overwhelmed. And I got really frustrated. So I stepped back and I said, you know what? Pick something. Pick a thing. Work on it until you feel confident enough. Then use the skills you've learned to go into something else. So I chose pencils. Yeah, that's my problem, May. As I stop blending my marker before it because I always worry about it spreading. That's my problem. But I'm also not using marker paper when I use my markers, so maybe that's also my problem. Yeah, Galena, I need marker paper. What I really need, though, is I need a new flippin' printer so that I can have ink that doesn't smudge. The ink in my printer smudges even with Prismacolor, just oh, how annoying. Galena. Short attention span? Yeah. That's why I bounce all over a page. Just oh, I'm bored with coloring gold. Color something else. This looks very monochrome. Let's see. Let's go in some with more dark flesh. Some medium flesh. Laser printer doesn't smudge. Yeah, I have an inkjet, so. Oh, well, that's nice, Linda. I think my husband would just look at me like I was crazy. Because he's a computer guy, so all of his stuff is on the computer. He doesn't print anything. He just has folders of saved emails and folders of saved documents. So if I was to go, oh, print this for me, he'd be like, what? Okay, I'm not pleased. All right, I'm doing it. I'm getting the wine red. It's too monochromatic for me. I might like it. That would be cool, Amy. And do just a hint of black down here. Just a hint up here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pull the wine red. That's okay. I should have gone with my original instincts. Bye, Lori. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. I feel like I should be zoomed in more, but it's not. That got rid of the monochromatic look. So that's good. I got my notice from Amazon that I have a package coming today. Not Amazon, UPS. I have a package coming today. Like, yay! I can take my Lyras out of the tin. Put them in something. I hate pencil tins. It still looks. It still looks too monochromatic. I don't know what to do. Oh, you used markers for the Alice in Wonderland? I love Alice in Wonderland, and that was so cute. I don't know if I commented on that. I went on a commenting spree because I feel bad that sometimes I'm coloring and I have my keyboard put away or off to the side. I'll just use my mouse and I'll scroll through the Facebook groups or something. And I'll see something and be like, oh, that's awesome. Oh, my keyboard's over there, so I can't really comment. And then I forget to go back, and I'm terrible. So I'm trying to get better at that. I may have slowed myself down with this pink. Though the wine red is helping. I'm liking how that's working. I just need to fiddle, taking the wine red and doing the back here. I just need to fiddle with how far up do I want to go. What ratios of the colors do I want to use? I think this should get a little bit of a light layer because it's kind of in the shadowed side. So I'm assuming it's more like this instead of flat. So yep, tiny detail, Linda, is hard for markers for me too. Go in dark flesh. Just using some super light layers because I'm not entirely sold on the look of it yet. I'm almost there though. I think I've almost got how I want it. But now I feel like there's like little pills of paper. It's very weird, this paper, man. It's very weird. I don't know what good old Nick was thinking with this paper though. or his publisher or whatever. Man, oh man, is it not fun to play with. Oh, I hear sirens. The paper's because it's not a coloring book. I'm sure. But he had to know his fans would color in it. I mean, come on. Like, it's kind of what we do. Yeah. To me, it almost reads like a storybook. It's pretty, I mean, it's an awesome book. Don't get me wrong, but man, this paper. All right, I think I'm going to have to save the wine red for last. I don't like putting it on first. I don't like the way it looks. Make sure I grabbed it black and not blue. That'd be something. May's got all the good ideas. Should always go for May. Like, May, what would you do? I think I prefer this one to this one. So, okay. I know what I need to do. I don't know that anybody said it was illegal, May. You mix. I just don't have my skills down. I need skills. Well, that's true, May. Most people already do use a type of mixed media. I'm bad when I start watercoloring. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna like do a wash and then it'll be fine. And then I just keep going. Like, oh, might as well just watercolor the whole thing. Then it turned out like crud. Just like, yay. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I'm really trying to figure out the best way to do this. Oh, yeah, I did. I mixed up light, medium, and dark flash. Thank you, Linda. And I agree, May. We are all artists in our own right. Because this is work. This just doesn't like happen. I'm sitting over here so quiet because I'm concentrating. I'm trying to make this work. Trying to get the look I want right. Oh, May. You make me blush, girl. Okay. Prefer these two. I don't like putting wine down first. So I will go in with my fleshy colors first. And then I will go in with the wine and darken as needed. That took a lot of layers though, and I was still going. So that's something. Oh, my stomach's gonna start growling. I can feel it. Aw, May. You're a poet. It is, though. I agree. Each picture is like a piece of us. You put something of yourself into it. Yes, you're an artist, May. You truly are. Now I'm going to take the wine start putting it in there. Anybody else's parents ever do the, do you want some cheese to go with that wine when you were whining as a kid? My mom used to do that all the time. It was so annoying. It's like, oh, can you just knock it off for 5 minutes? Just knock it off. And I said it to my kids, and they immediately stopped, tilted their heads, and said, huh? It had the effect I wanted of them like stopping, but it was hilarious. They were just like, what? All right, Linda, thanks for hanging out. I'm not going to be on too much longer, about a half hour. Because I do have stuff to do. I got to eat some lunch. My belly's going to start growling. So you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Am I speaking of coloring as it used to be a job. And I remember in my grandma's house, she had 9 kids, and all of their senior pictures were put up in the kitchen by age. And you could see through the years the ones that were touched up by colorists, by professional colorists, and you could see it slowly change to digital. It was really wild. I think the youngest graduated out of high school in the 80s, early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. Oh, Amy, I showed my daughters a video of how they used to make animations at Disney. And my daughter was just like enthralled. So then she had to she had to watch several videos of it. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it's all done on a computer now. My brother's a graphic artist. He does all that computer, digital work. He does it for college football, all their logos, and in the locker rooms they have these big murals, and he does that stuff. He does it all for college football. Which I laugh. I'm like, dude, you don't like football. He's not a sports person. He's like, I know. Oh, well, that's cool, Amy. Which one? Which one did you get published? Maybe I've seen it. That would be cool. Be like, hey, I know who did that. I'm not like a pink colorist, like pink. So these colors are way out of my normal range. So if you see me struggling a little bit, it's because I'm not used to using them and balancing them. Masters of Fashion Illustrations. Neat. I'll have to go look at that, Amy. Art Nouveau. Oh, I love Art Nouveau. I like the Alphonse Mucha. I like his stuff. The colors in it that he uses is just amazing. So the way that everything is shaded, it's like the light is like right here. That's quite the accomplishment, Amy. Congratulations. There was a small kerfuffle in some of the coloring groups yesterday. This lady was going around posting free images that she had grayscaled, and when one of the mods of one of the groups confronted her and asked, are these yours? Where did you get, or, did you take the photos and then grayscale them? Just asking for some background information. Nothing crazy or personal or whatever. And then the lady's like, no, these are all open source pictures and I just grayscale them. And I'm handing them out for free. I'm doing a service. I'm just handing them out for free. And then the mod's like, no. She's like, you can't do that. There's all these Creative Commons licensings. You can't just like take an image, grayscale it, and hand it out to people. Exactly, Amy. If somebody who was the original copyright holder, because if you get it from from a website, they're like, oh yeah, all these images are open source, but they stole that image to put on their website. Like you don't know where those images came from, and you can get, like you said, you can get shut down. But I guess this lady got like really upset, like I'm providing a service and blah blah blah. They're just like, no. Well, she was doing it for free, May. She was doing it for free, so it's okay. She wasn't making money off of these images, so it's okay, right? No. No, it's not. I mean, nobody can stop somebody from doing it on their own time, on their own computer, and just coloring it for themselves. Don't post it anywhere. You just color it for yourself. That's one thing. Nobody can stop anybody from doing that. Oh, Amy, I've seen those. It's terrible. I hate people who do that. And then they think they're getting away with it because it's not the original image. I changed it. It's like, look, it's still recognizable. Like, anybody who's anybody can see that you took from Jasmine Beckett. Like, her stuff has such a unique look to it. But there's no way you can just say, oh, it's not actually hers. I changed it a little bit. Girl, if I can still recognize it. Oh no, Amy. Did you behave yourself? May, so the reason she's probably not getting stopped is the same reason that Vanilla Ice got away with Ice Ice Baby and was not slapped with copyright infringement. Oh my God, I can't believe I can't think of the other song. It's a Queen song. Under Pressure. So if you listen to the opening of Under Pressure and Ice Ice Baby, Under Pressure by Queen, Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice, they sound so alike. Like almost to the point that you can't distinguish. I know I have to wait a few bars to know which one it is on the radio. And they ruled. I mean, Queen sued Vanilla Ice, and but they ruled that Vanilla Ice had changed the original enough that it did not count. So I'm wondering if a lot of that stuff is falling under something like that, where it's altered just enough. It is no longer original content, or it's no longer the original image, but is now original content by this other maker, which still is terrible, and she should feel bad. Oh, sorry, husband texted. He's gonna be late tonight. Her books were being sold in Barnes & Noble. My butt. Barnes & Noble hardly sells anything, honestly, anymore. It used to be I would go in and be like, oh, look at all these books. Now I go in and I'm like, yeah. May, that's terrible. Who would do that? Like, are you that needy for attention that you would take somebody else's work, go through the effort of removing their watermark and re-uploading it as your own because you want what? Internet points? You want somebody to say, ooh, nice? Girl, get your own work. Oh, that happens all the time, May. I stopped going on Pinterest because of that stuff. It was just... They would take images of all sorts of stuff. Exactly, Amy. Yeah, you can't get into Barnes & Noble without being with a pretty powerful publisher. Especially for like coloring books. Yeah, I don't understand people sometimes. What goes through their head that they think, oh, this is a good idea, let's do this. You're like, no, that's a terrible idea. Why would you ever want to do that? I don't watermark my pictures. I should. I tried getting a program on my phone and it was so unuser friendly. It was terrible. Yeah, but if you're stealing a picture from a colorist who's already colored it, there's no quick buck in that. Like you can't make a quick buck off of coloring a picture. If you could, we'd all be rich. Well, that's sad, May. But Pinterest is an aggregating tool, which is so it's not that somebody stole it per se. So you get a button you put on your browser. It's called a pin it button. And you go somewhere, you click on something, and you click pin, and it just automatically goes in to your Pinterest. It's not that they're taking it or taking credit for it. It's kind of like hitting a like button, basically. But then it takes that image and puts it in a different program. So it's not that they necessarily took your images, May. It's that they pinned them as inspiration or something. Oh no, Amy. That's terrible. I couldn't even. Like, why would you do that? People suck, man. People suck. My husband and I were talking about something over dinner, and we just turned to our oldest. We're like, Kaylee, you're a good person, but sometimes people just suck. She goes, like, never mind, I'll explain when you're older. Oh, that's cool, Amy. Really? They would get it to put on, like, Dover? No, May, you can actually be on any website anywhere as long as you have the pin it button on your, I've actually got it on mine. It goes on your browser. And so anytime you're at a website, you can hit pin it, pick which picture, and they just put it just aggregates. It's just an aggregating tool. They're not taking credit because if you click on it, 9 times out of 10 you can actually go to the original website that it's from, which would then be wherever they found your image, so then take them back to you, basically. So it's kind of weird. It's a little bit of a different program. If you haven't used it and you haven't pinned things, it's kind of hard to understand. But nobody, unless they physically write in there, this is my picture, most people know it's not. They just assume they got it from another website and they click through to find out where they got it from. Sometimes all the information's right there in the pin. Most of the time you have to click through to get to the website that they got it from. Well, then they pinned it from that account. Again, it's an aggregate. It's very weird. But I don't think unless they're writing on the pin itself in the description box that this is my picture, then it's more than likely totally innocent. Benefit of the doubt here. And that's really good, Amy, that you're doing that you're getting those taken down. That's got to be a lot of work, though, doesn't it? I've seen a couple where they've brigaded an Amazon account or listing where everybody's like piled on, oh, this is stolen, this is stolen, this is stolen. But it's still up, it's still up. I think one was a bunch of stuff by Sherry Baldy, I think, is the last one I saw. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's too easy to self-publish on Amazon sometimes, it seems. I mean, it was a good idea for books, but even like written books, like that can get, I've seen where people are like, no, this is my book. Especially people from Nano. For some reason, they'll put everything up on their blog and then they'll go and somebody's selling their book on Amazon. And it's terrible. I think self-publishing has made it a lot easier for people to take advantage. Oh, May, I see. Oh, maybe they were trying to steal your work. I don't know. I just don't know, like, what's to gain from a piece of art up on Pinterest. I don't get it. I forgot which pencil I was using. Yeah, I think Amazon, I mean, not that they'll actually do it, but I think they need to take a hard look at their self-publish platform. Maybe they need to employ something like a reverse Google image search for some of the images, or, they need to somehow try to verify that what's being brought to their platform isn't stolen. Same way professors check to make sure that people aren't turning in plagiarized work. The means to do it is there. The means to check it when you self-publish is there. You can reverse Google image search, which will then search for any images. You can search text, put in chunks of text, just random chunks. And then there are programs that see what percentage matches. I mean, there's ways to do it. Amazon has the means. The technology is there. They just have to use it. But then that would slow down self-publishing too. Oh, no way, May. Not that chick. That chick can go fly a kite. That's a kind way of putting it. Go fly a kite. I'm really digging this pink. This might be my new favorite pink combo. I wonder. I think these are cedar shells. I think these are cedar. There's something nice about it, the smell of a pencil. So, but for some reason I got a brief whiff of a hamster. So I think these are cedar wood. I think that's where that came from. Yeah, I don't know how somebody can have all that energy to do so many mean things and so many wrong things. Like, that's a lot of energy to expend on something that, what does it net gain you? Right? Like, what is the net gain on being mean to people on the internet? I don't understand. And shoot, I get envious too, Amy, but I don't lash out. People have poor coping mechanisms, I guess. Seriously, I drool every time I see somebody color with their luminance. I'm just like, I want. But I'm not going to get mad at the person that they have luminance. I'm gonna be jelly until I get mine. Save up for mine, you know? Yeah, see, Amy, I don't know that I'll ever get whole pines either because there's not open stock. That's the part that kills me. Oh, May. Some people, they really need to go find themselves. They need help. Professional help. I do too, Amy. I mean, look at my poor black. This is a first sharpen. This is my poor little black. So, yeah, I need open stock. I'm loving this pink combo. This is going to have to go a few more places too. Oh, May. No apology needed. It's not like you spoke gobbledygook. I can speak typese. Typo-ese. Oh no, Amy. No, that's way too expensive. Yeah, 700. Nope. That's a hard no. At least in my neck of the woods. Exactly, Amy. It'll be 700. That's a lot of other pencils that I could be loving on. That'd be 7 sets of Lyras. Oh, I love that pink. I love it. I love that pink. I think I'll use it on the sail type parts here. Excuse me, just a second. Oh, sorry, I had to get that yuck out. And now I need to blow my nose because I just coughed, and that's how you do it, right? Yeah, it is a warm pink. It's not a cool pink. It's a very warm pink, and I like it. So that's going to be a nice prominent feature. Let me should I do that in pink? No, I'll keep that a different color. But I am going to do the sails in pink. Okay, but I think I need to stop for now. It is getting, I don't know why that's, it is getting later in the day. I have stuff I've got to do. Looks like it rained. Awesome. I didn't even notice. Huh. Yep, my car's wet. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for putting up with my silences. Oh boy. Actually, hold on 2 seconds. The mailman is coming. Is he coming with stuff? Boy, I know you got a package there for me. Oh, he's coming. Oh no, he's coming. Hold on. Wait. I've got the pencil case. I can do an unboxing. Where's he gonna stick it? There he goes. He just threw it down. 2 seconds. Here it is. Alright. This is a really big box, so I'm gonna get my X-Acto. Yeah, I don't understand why you guys can't get really good art supplies. I don't understand. Like, most of the good art supplies is made in Europe. So, I don't understand. Okay. This is a big one. Let me see. I zoomed out? No, I need to zoom out. I am zoomed out. Alright. Messy desk. Wanna be a dream maker. So there were a couple different Canadian Post is stupid. I don't know what's going on there. Well, that's I'll have to see what it looks like inside. So this has a nice little pouch, kangaroo pouch. Isn't it cute? Look, it's got little bears. There were a couple different outsides. There's a lot of fray though. There's a lot of, like, somebody didn't cut their strings very well. But it looks nice. It looks, I mean, it's pretty big. So this is supposed to hold 202. You were right, May. Look at this. Look. He's a little dragon man. Aww. Oh, Amy, ink tints can be used. I can color my pencil case. Oh, outside the European Union. You know, I didn't even notice. I didn't even know that. I didn't even think about it. Yes, a stuffed dragon. Rawr. Grr. Arg. That's not a mutant enemy. No, look. He's so cute. He's got little hornies. He's adorable. He's gonna sit. But, so, they're the 3 pencils per thing. So that's the outside. So this isn't, I can't remove that. That's part of the back. Then it's got, this is black. So then it's got 1 foldy thing, 2 foldy things, 3 foldy things, and then the other side of the case. It just popped up on Amazon, Amy. I had never seen anything like it either. I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so cute, right? So these are supposed to be able to stick. They're not the single pencil holder things, but you're supposed to be able to stick like 3 per, I think. That's what they say. So it'll hold like 202 pencils. So my hope is that I can stick my Lyras and my Luminants in here. It's a little flimsy, but the cardboard things, like, that's really hard. Like, I'm having a hard time, like, manipulating it. So I kind of like that. They are not removable, so that's something. I bet it would be stiffer when you have more stuff in there. It just makes it stiffer. But I was hoping I could have my Lyra and my Luminance and all in one thing, so then I feel like I can use them together. That'd be cool. This is really tight. I mean, I had some trouble getting them in here, all 3 of them, so it's really tight. Even when you take it out with just the one, like, it's in there. So yeah, I don't travel much, May, so I'm not big. I don't go and color anywhere, so travel color, and I can't do that in the car, so. Then there's back, it's got a little handle here. I'll put a link in the description after this. Derwent carry all. Yeah, I was looking at that, but then I had to buy a whole lot of stuff for it because I needed more, and then would have needed two. But I'll link this in the description after this uploads, and takes a couple hours. And then I'll put the link to this. I am an Amazon affiliate, so all my links are like that. Arg. Oh, his little arms are attached. That's okay. So all my links are Amazon affiliate links. If you choose to use it, I appreciate it. That's going to be how I supply new things for the channel. But it's not a biggie. I get what I want most of the time, some of the time, usually. And if not, I save for it. So it's not a huge deal. Just helps a little. But this is so cute. My little dragon. I'm gonna name him Bob. Bob the dragon. Hi Bob. It's okay. I'm so pleased. And yes, I can. Like, I could just go in with Inktense. Though this is like almost like a waterproof. It's not fabric per se. It's almost like a waterproof fabric. It's very what are those tablecloths? Like the picnic tablecloths. It's got that kind of feel of that. Bob. I like Bob. Bob the dragon. My kids are gonna steal it, but I can't let them steal it. So I'm gonna put it. I don't know where I'm gonna put him. I could put him. I could put him on my aunt-in-law. I just put him right there. Got me this. So yeah, it's an oilcloth. Maybe that's what it's called. I'll try. I mean, I can try. What's it gonna hurt? So I'm so excited. I get to put my Lyras in. Then when I get my Luminance, I get to put my Luminance in. I'm probably not going to put. I'll just put spares in because it's really kind of awkward if it's not on the leaf thingies. So I may put my spares in there because I have my whole 25 set of spares of the Lyras to put in there. So I may do that. Man, those Lyras smell like cedar. Yay! So thank you for joining. Put them on the handle. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, Amy, the day I get my Luminos, oh boy. I have to convince my husband that I can have it before my birthday, though, because he'll hold it. Like, he'll order it, and then he'll just hold it in his office, right over there, where I can see it. And he'll just be like, what? I'll be like, can I open my package yet? And he goes, well, what package? I'm like, oh, you know what package. Dang it. He's like that. I love him to bits most of the time. But thank you for your stopping by. Thank you for my happy unboxing. Happy Mail. Love Happy Mail. Thanks for watching us color this girl. She's so pretty. I'm very pleased with how it's coming out. It's way brighter than anything I've ever done before. I have a mean hub. No, he's not mean. He's funny. I do the same thing to him, so it's not like it's fair game, basically. Because I do the same to him. I pick on him all the time. But that's how our love works. He's got lopsided ears. Do you see that? He's got one ear down here and one ear up here. My poor Bob. He's lopsided. He was made in China, though. He's lopsided. But that's okay. But thank you for joining. Hopefully, with my kid being off of school now, I don't know how my live streams are going to work. I'm still going to try them on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but they may have to be later. They may have to be around lunch. So, we'll see how that goes. I'll just play it by ear. I'll try to schedule a little further out. So if you check my channel, usually I'll have a live stream starts in whatever thing. So hopefully I can get everything started. and get it all worked out. Oh, May. He's not effed up. He's sweet. He's special. He's special, Bob. He's special. He's soft. I'm over here. He's so soft. But I will try to let you guys know. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook groups. I don't post my YouTube stuff on Facebook groups. May. Shame on you. Don't listen to her, Bob. You're fine just the way you are. I don't post on Facebook's groups because I don't have my own Facebook group, and I feel really bad posting on other people's Facebook groups that do have YouTube channels, and then I feel like I'm taking away from their audience, even though that if everybody is just like everybody else, then we all watch a million different YouTube channels for coloring. So I don't expect you to solely watch mine, and I sure as heck don't solely watch other people's. So again, thank you. Love you. Like, subscribe if you're watching and you made it this far after the live stream. Bob says thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, May, that would be good if you talked to him, but it's okay. I'm fine either way. But bye-bye.